Ugh. I think that's about good. Hi. Oh, you know what? I should prepare some water. I really don't like holding stuff in my teeth like that because it like engages my gag reflex to have my mouth open for too long. Like if I'm biting down, but my jaw is still slightly open, makes me gag. Let's mix these waters together. I've got some fridge water and some distilled water. Alright, ooh. That distilled water tastes good. Alright, alright. You know what? Last time we played this game, I made a new game. I don't like that my... Here. I don't like that I've lost my, progress. Here's my data folder from V. Oh, right, I forgot that we were playing, that other game that one time. Doom. New Doom. Okay, so... Here's my saves right now on this one that are, like, new. Okay, what would happen if I copied this, pasted it here, and, yeah, saved over everything. Wait a second. Why did I always X things off a little too quickly. I don't think that that's actually the file that I wanted. Oh, it's not. Okay. Let's just pull all these files in. What I want to know is if it updates the globals. If I do this. So let's do that. Launch the game. And let's see if the globals get updated. So we'll go play. Find my big file that has 90 hours in it. And, so yeah, here's this. And then if we go customize... Yeah, okay, so it pulled in everything that I have. I guess we have to equip everything to get it to... I feel like some stuff is missing here. Huh. This isn't quite right. I'm just messing around with all my files here. Okay, let's do something different. I'm bringing these in too. There we go. So globals.ini, what is this? Oh my. Those are a lot of symbols that I cannot read. Okay. So now we should just be back to before I erased my saves. Because I put the backup back in. Alright. Oh yeah, it's like way louder. Let's see. Fast, that. Yeah, all this is good. Okay. You know, let's just play the game. So last time I played, I started a new game. Let's start a new game again. Oh yeah, this is my new look for V. I forgot. Oh god, get that out of here. Except the problem with this outfit is that the Joul wings still spawn feathers, which looks stupid. So I think let's change our V up a little bit. Like what wings look good here? I kind of wish I could just not have wings, you know? It wouldn't really make sense, though. So we're basically just Azarelled out if I pick these. These wings might be a little distracting. They're so big. They're pretty cool, though. Oh, no! Oh my god. This game's camera's a little weird. I feel like What? Oh, you take the teleporter. I feel like, I really gotta go back to just a monitor setup instead of this TV. But the other thing is that I've been playing... you know what? Fine, she beat me. I've been playing Hollow Knight lately, and it's like throwing off my ability to play this. You know what? How do I customize my controls? I kind of want to change to the controls I've been using on Hollow Knight. So let's go to title screen. Options, configure... Oh, configure keyboard. Yeah! Uh-oh! I screwed up. Keep configuration. Uh-oh. No. Okay, keyboard. Up, down, left, right, jump, shoot, action, menu, respawn. Yes. Alright, there we go. Oh, shit! What's up, Mega? Alright. Let's go. Hi, Mega. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Mega's number one. Krya, Mega, how are you two? Minin as well. Oh, shoot. Okay, this controller, or this keyboard configuration might actually be bad, because, now my hand is further away from the skip cutscene button. And skipping cutscenes is very important to me in this game. I can get used to that. Now my pinky has a place to rest. That's the important part. When I played this game before, I didn't know what to do with my right pinky. Oh my gosh. I am so rusty at this game, it's unbelievable. Yeah. You guys might be confused as to who my character is because I look so evil. Let me load my knight set. This is my go-to set. Alright. But yeah, I'm playing some Wings of V here. If you guys have not seen this game before, stick around, because it's like one of the best games ever. But the thing is that I've played through this game like 50 times, and this is just another playthrough. It's been a little while, though, so I'm gonna be rusty, and I'm gonna die a lot, so it'll be more similar to a normal playthrough than usual. You just tank this guy. Otherwise you fall in the spikes if you try to do anything fancy. Spawn this guy over here so that you can hit that and he dies. You guys ready for a damage boost? I hope you guys like speed runs. Uh-oh. Damage boost! Alright. This guy's gotta go. It's not really speed running anymore. Decided to stop and fight that guy. Alright. So if you stand right here, that's fine, and then you jump up and you stand about right here, and now nothing can hit you, kind of. It's a very strategically great place to stand. Until that guy spawns. Talk to her, she gives you this feather. This feather allows you to flutter. And fluttering is very important in this video game. Now we can go boop. Oh my. It's like a double jump, but not quite. Boop. It kind of has more horizontal to it. Boop. And you might be like, Dash, you just double jumped. Nah, in this game if you drop off of a ledge, your jump is preserved. Like this. Boop. But if you jump off the ledge, then you can't do that. Yep. Okay, well, I'm almost dead. Alright, there we go. Now just don't allow that. Okay, we're good. Tank that hit while we're getting healed from the healer thing, the checkpoint. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoop, get that little heart. Here's a little thing. So this portal loses health every time you kill an enemy. So if you wait for 2 to spawn and then you leave and come back, it spawns the first wave again, which means that you can take this thing's health down just a little bit faster. Uh-oh, I got eaten. I forgot to use the checkpoint up there to get my health back. I didn't get healed at the checkpoint, at the yellow one, because that was the last checkpoint I already used. Alright, time to use a different weapon for a little bit. Here's Miyogi. She's cute. Yeah. One thing I love about this game is that there's like all these different weapons, and even though one has the most DPS, you get to see a nice variety of the different weapons. Because they all have their uses. A lot of it is because of the way that the game's mechanics work, where like there'll be bosses where DPS doesn't matter because you can only hit them once every so often and that kind of thing. So you need to use what actually just has the strategically best, you know, range or arc to it. Yeah. Whoops. Just some neat platforming for you. Yep. Yep. Make sure we have greed equipped for this next part. And then make sure we have Envy equipped for this next part. Alright, now it's time for the first real boss. This here is Pergora. Get to see a very nice variety of weapons used against this boss. Oh! Nice! Yeah, fuck you! Alright, I guess I'll do falling. You can skip this part. I don't know. Do you guys want to see this part, or this weird part, or do you guys want to see how to skip it? I'm just gonna do it. But, if you want to see a fun skip, let me know, and we'll skip it. Let's see it? Okay, so check it out. In this game, for some reason in this game, this right here, so that checkpoint, I reset and then I was in the air. This is the only point in time in the game where there is a save point in midair. And the interesting property about the midair save is that, remember how if you drop off of a ledge, you can jump? That means that the game only updates your jump status when you land. It doesn't update it when you fall. So if you load a save file where maybe you have double jump, and then you go back to that file, well, I didn't do it quite right. There's a little bit more to it. If you load a file where you have double jump, and then you really fast load this file, the game spawns you at the top right. There we go. And it doesn't know to take away your double jump because you haven't hit the ground yet. And boom, you can jump over the trigger that puts you in that part and then fall to the ground. And there's Ruby. So there you go. Now we're in the next part. Now we don't have double jump anymore because we hit the ground. So the game updated us, our jumps. So, for like a speed run, normally that would be a really stupid thing because you have to already have a save file that's farther in the game in order to have that work. But there's two reasons that it's allowed in a speed run. The first reason is that the category is like technically New Game Plus. If you were to categorize this game's speedrun category that everybody runs, it's New Game Plus. That's what allows you to also start with all the weapons, is because after you have all the weapons, you then gain the ability to play the game with all the weapons. That's what Purified % means. Purified is the modifier that gives you all the weapons. So yeah, it's technically a New Game Plus speedrun, so it makes sense that you would have a save file. And then the other reason is that part, that falling part, is like the most heavily RNG dependent part of the game. And so nobody liked it in speedruns anyway because it was just super RNG heavy. And everybody was like, oh, you can skip it? Awesome. Alright, having some frame rate troubles. I think I'm gonna update to Windows 7 or Windows 10 finally and see if like this kind of weird shit stops happening. Because I get like a really bad frame rate in this game every once in a while for no apparent reason. I've heard that if you start a new save file, it fixes it. Which is what we undid at the beginning of today's stream when I copied my old save data back into the folder. However, the thing was, it wasn't... Jeez, it wasn't working for me anyway. I was still getting frame drops. There we go, there we go, there we... Ah! This part is so good. This is, like, this game is so incredible how the first time you get to this part, it'll take you like 100 tries to get through this. It just takes, it's so hard. Oh, I got hit at the end. Oops. You gotta really pay attention to this boss's health, because when he hits 40%, he just drops whatever he's doing and runs straight to the left. So if you're standing to the left of him and he's about to hit 40% health, you gotta jump. Woo! Woo! Got him. I kind of tanked a hit at the end there. Which was kind of a bad idea, because I didn't actually know how much health I had. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, so now we can shoot orbs. Woo! And at first you're like, wow, it's going to make combat so much easier that I have a ranged attack now. And then you realize, wait a minute. It just means that new enemies are going to be introduced. Oops. New enemies are going to be introduced that require you to have this added precision or ability. I'm having trouble with this checkpoint here. There we go. The skips in this game are all really fun to do. It's true damage boosting, you know. Oh my gosh, I'm still not used to where the cutscene skip button is now. Now we go down here. Ooh, this part has a couple skips. But yeah, it's true damage boosting. Some people call, like, in Mario Bros, if you run straight through something taking the hit, a damage boost. But I don't call that a damage boost, because your momentum isn't changed at all. You're just using iframes. I think exploiting iframes and damage boosting are two different things. Go. Ooh. Okay. Hey, yep. Yeah. Like what I did right there, where I decided to just run through those enemies. That's not a damage boost. I'm just running through enemies. I'm tanking. But this coming up right here, this right here, that's a damage boost. Once again, it revolves around that unique mechanic that this game has, where if you drop off of a ledge, you still have your jump. So how you can use that is that when you get hit in this game, V kind of pops up a couple inches off the ground, but she still has her jump. So then you can jump off of that spot and get a couple extra inches on your jump. I kind of went dangerous and didn't grab the health. And it bit me in the ass. Oh no, I didn't do the jumps right. You gotta be really precise to actually get max jump height in this game. And this is a jump that you can, like, just barely make. There we go. Okay. Let's just play it safe this time. Oh! I almost died anyway. Whoa, jeez. Okay. Okay. Let's get through this pinwheel here. Ugh. Ready for another damage boost? So this one's really weird. This one's gonna take a minute to explain. So here's this is called the Troll Cave. It's called the Troll Cave just because this cave kills runs. You come in here, you beat this guy, and then you do this stuff, and... Oh, I screwed it up. And it's very hard. However, after you beat the boss, there's this, like, tunnel up here that you can get down, that you go across the top to get back to this spot. However, there's nothing that you can take damage from here, you know? And, like, this rock thrower lady will never actually hit you. However, for some reason, if you leave this area, if you, like, go back out here, the game still is moving the rock in the background, but the rock is no longer checking for collision with walls. So what you can do is reset, come over here, go in and out, and then back in, and if you time it just right... Did you see the rock hit my feet, kinda? Oh! I almost got it. If you time it just right, the rock hits you. And gives you those couple inches. Ah. The thing is, you have to react to the fact that it hits you just right. Oh, I didn't get it that time. So, like, I'm getting hit. But I'm not reacting fast enough. Oh. Almost. Yeah! And there you go. This is supposed to be the exit to the area. But you can just damage boost up here and skip it. Oh, there's two of them because the one on the left is just this area, and the one on the right is throughout the whole game. That's also what the timers mean. So now, because we're entering a boss, it'll reset. The one on the left resets to 0, because that's counting deaths on this boss. So Amethyst is a very interesting boss. She, you can only do 16 damage to her per phase. That's what the red shield means, is that you've maxed out damage for that phase. And she just kind of hits you with different elemental attacks. If there's not fire on the ground, then she will always do the fire attack to put fire on the ground. And then when you get her down to like 60% health or something, she does this death beam that does 90 damage to you, which doesn't technically kill you, but it does if you've been hit by anything else already. And then when you get her down to a other amount of health, she does it again. And each time that she does it also, the fight speeds up a little bit. Ah, I just got hit too many times there. That was the fire that hit me at the end there, not the beam. Okay, this attack I find the most difficult to dodge. I always talk about this attack in games when I see things that move similarly. Okay, the wind attack is weird. If you're on like the very left of the screen, it doesn't really affect you very much. However, it's hard to also get damage in if you're doing that. There we go. It's kind of tricky to maximize damage on the death phase. Because of the skulls that grow around her after she does that main... Oh! Yeah, I didn't quite get max that time. Oh, but there at the end I maxed it out. Okay, so yeah, now that she's death beamed twice, the fight is like going really fast. She's shooting these things at a much more rapid pace. These platforms come out much quicker. And we got her. Whew, alright, alright. So now you can like come over here and jump up and stuff, but if you reset, it just puts you up here. You know, it's a little faster. And then we actually use this thing for its intended purpose to get back. And then this brings you back to the village. And Ruby is like, hey, V, come here. Except you don't have to. You just leave her behind. We'll be back. Don't worry. We'll come back for her. We've just got shit to do in the Sinister Grotto first. Uh-oh. I didn't hit that switch. Whew. This is one of my favorite songs in the game. Alright, now minecarts are added to the mix, because the game wasn't fun enough yet. Spiders! These things are, like, a little tricky. Oh, jeez. I think the best solution might actually be to use Wrath on these things. Nope, nope. Wrath is doing terribly. Okay, that was a bad idea. Okay, I'm dead. Oh, it's this checkpoint again. There's like a really fast way to get through here that I'm not really comfortable with. Okay, so do you just jump over these things? Yeah, there we go. So that's at least how to do that part fast. Up here, you use the spawning trick again, where you spawn a bunch of stuff in front of you before you hit the checkpoint. And, uh-oh. Well, when you hit the checkpoint, it kills all the active enemies. However, I just screwed that up royally, so... Oh my gosh, I'm having a lot of trouble just... controlling here. Okay. So yeah, it saves you all the time of doing this. Uh-oh, I'm almost dead now? Whoops. Oh my gosh. Wow. 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 I can't stop getting hit. Okay. Thankfully, this isn't one of those games where if there's a switch, you have to wait for it to deactivate before you can reactivate it. Okay. I did see that Meow Mix. It's incredible. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. More minecart fun. Uh-oh. I screwed that up big time. Elven Cloud, what up? You get denied a third time to take the name Elven, even though it's not in use. Oh, man, that's... Yeah, so the thing is, I would have loved to delete my _retro account and then take the name with this account, but all sources just say it takes at least 6 months and at most question marks for the name to be freed up after you delete the account. Like White Mage Becky, for example, she changed her name like as a joke, and it's been like over a year, and she still can't have her original name back. But how's it going, Elvin? Did you guys know that Elvin Cloud is one of the first people that I ever followed on Twitch? Whoop. Yeah, so Flex streams to Flex_retro. Like I said, there was too much bros for one channel. Woo! Ah, I got hit twice. Not quite flawless. I know it's a waste of time to pick up the watch, but I want to, okay? What if I want to use it? Alright. I love this part. This part's really hard. Like, just generally every checkpoint here. Well, not every checkpoint. I'll tell you the checkpoint. There's one that is, like, particularly very scary to me. It's the one after this one. This one is one of the hardest checkpoints to do correctly, but because this game's weird, well, that didn't work out how I planned. Because this game's weird, you can just do that. And get an achievement for it and everything. Whoops! That's actually gonna screw me. That damage. So most people are confident enough in this checkpoint that they don't even take the save preceding it, because it takes too long. But I find this to be like the hardest checkpoint ever, so... you know, I gotta take the save. We did it though, I mean, there you go, that's the hard part over. Elvin, have you played this game before? It's a really good speed game. But it's also just a great game. It's like one of the best... it's like my favorite game to watch blind playthroughs of, and my favorite game to watch speedruns of. Except like Final Fantasy VII. I don't know what it is about Final Fantasy VII speedruns, but I love Final Fantasy VII speedruns. Hup! Oh, I still have Lust equipped. You finished I Want to Be the Guy? Why did I waste a bunch of time there? Oh, because I was like super far ahead? Okay. Frame rate, please. Alright, I hope you guys like boss battles, because this game has a lot of them. I took damage way too early there. I'm just gonna mulligan that before it is too late. So this boss, he has like 7 different attacks, and he does like 3 or 4 of them, and then he does a super attack. And the super attack kills you in 1 hit, and the way that you stop it is by throwing a minecart at him. Here it is. Now the minecarts don't replenish, which means you essentially have a time limit for this boss, because you can only stop his super attack 3 times. However, because we're super speedy, we are only going to need to stop his super attack twice. I have done it in 1, but it requires, like, skillful tanking and shit, and I'm dead. If I'm with a group of people, order a pizza, there's 1 slice left, should the person ask if anyone wants it before they take it? I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really with a group of people very often, but I certainly would. Or that's a good answer too that Elvin has given you. Yes. If the person paid for the if one person paid for the pizza, then they can do whatever the hell they want with it. It is still, it's polite though. It is certainly polite to just make sure that, you know, because somebody might be like, oh my gosh, I only had 1 slice when everyone else had 2. I didn't realize it was almost gone. I should have my 2nd slice. You know, you might not have noticed something like that. It would be good to cover those tracks. Okay, I did a very good job, or a very bad job dodging pukes last time. And these. Whoa, he did this attack twice in a row, basically. Okay, this is like the most dangerous attack. Because depending on what color spore hits you, if you get hit, it does different effects. But they're all basically just fuck you, you're dead. Alright, and we got the toolbox. There's like a weird way to skip that animation of that falling. I don't know how to do it, really. Alright, here's the guy with the tools. He built this thing now for us to get out of... Ah, fuck! Remember when I said that Ruby, we would come back for her? Well, now we're coming back for... Whoa! I died. Okay, so the other day when I played this is how far we got. But today we're gonna play the rest of the game. And the rest of the game is a lot harder. Okay, we're in the underworld now. We've got, like, these guys to deal with. Why is that mouse drifting? This is one of the... is another really good song on the soundtrack. This game's soundtrack is generally great, but there's a couple particular standout tracks. And we've heard 2 of them in a row now. Okay, so this part is like really tricky to do exactly right. There's gonna be a Skeleman is the thing, right about now! And we want to get him. These guys are a huge pain in the ass. Okay, I'm getting the shit kicked out of me, though. Never mind. I fucked it up. Okay. Skeleman right now. There, he's dead. The thing is, they always drift to the left or right of you, But if you stand right under them, they kind of get confused and don't know exactly what to do. Reviews online? Yes? Just on Google. I think the only place that I've reviewed on Google is Rocky Rococo's, because they have the best pizza in the entire world, and the world needs to know. So if you're from Wisconsin, or if you are in the area of Minnesota that I'm in, and you haven't had Rocky Rococo's, you gotta try it. I think there's also like one in Seattle or something. Wisconsin. They're a Wisconsin chain, but we have one in Minnesota. And then I saw on Google Maps that there's one in Seattle. Oh, right, I didn't even talk about this new dash mechanic. So now when we pick up a, one of these little wings, we get to do a dash. Yeah, something like that. Exactly. It's so good. I almost went there yesterday, but I opted for Taco John's instead. Because I was just feeling Mexican more than pizza. Whoops. Okay, I had the wrong weapon equipped. Well, actually, I need this weapon equipped for this guy. And then we switch to this weapon, which accidentally activates that, and then here we go. There we go. Whoop! Oh, no! 200 miles. Oh, it's not in Seattle? I'm dumb. If something's in Washington, I'm just like, oh, it must be next to Seattle. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Hoop. Whoops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1. Ah. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1. And then we have... No, we only have 1 jump left. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, jump. Flutter. There we go. Other side of the state on the... over the mountains. Oh, man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope you guys like boss battles. This game has a lot of them. And every one of them is, like, incredible. As far as, like, how unique they are. Like, look how different this boss is from the other bosses. It's got this unique mechanic to it where, like, every few attacks it transitions. Let me think about that. Online reviews swaying my decision. Uh-oh. Whoops! I didn't know what to do about that. I mean, online reviews have certainly, like... I'll decide, like, okay, I want, you know... Uh-oh. I want, like, a certain item that has multiple brands. And I'll decide which brand I get based on online reviews. Bigfoot experiences? I've never had a Bigfoot experience. Oh, he did the double for some reason. Whoop! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he did rocks right away, and I got the shit platform spawns. Okay, I think... Oh, we can salvage this. We're gonna be fine. There we go. Finding Bigfoot. There we go. Oh, alright. I'm sure my dad has watched... Finding Bigfoot sounds like something that my dad would watch all the time. 1, 2... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Jump 1, 2. Jump 1. Got it. Alright, so there's 3 keys that we need to pick up here. We got the top one. Now it's time for the bottom one. So normally, there'd be this really fun part where we have to do this part backwards with rocks falling to time us. And it's like super cool. However, if you just get through the whole part without taking any checkpoints, then, or without taking the one checkpoint, then you can just reset back to the first checkpoint after you grab the key. It's faster. Not everything's about speed, Dash. Well, it is when you want to play Hollow Knight later. Same thing here, there's like supposed to be a big fight that you do to get back, but you can just not take the save, and then just teleport back. And boom, here you go, you have all 3 keys. You guys want to see another skip? This skip is significantly more significant. Oh yeah, Elvin! That's like a big thing in Axiom Verge. You don't take saves so that you can death warp. I've only seen like a couple speedruns of that game. Whoops. Yeah, you don't have to get the grapple beam, right? Oh my gosh, I've been using the jump right there when you're supposed to flutter. Because you need to preserve both of your jumps. To get this guy. Or to get up here. Alright, so the next part is a little... There's another damage boost skip that we can do, and this one is like huge. But I'll show you. Yeah, Axiom Verge was pretty tough at the beginning. Okay. Here we go. So, check it out. Normally what you would do is come down here, avoid that guy. Or you can kill him, I guess. Come over here. You would take this save, right? Normally you would take this checkpoint. Let's skip it for now. Here's what we come up against. Oh, look at this. This doesn't look like a boss or anything. Oh, so this is the Ancient Constructs. Let me try and fight him. This is the hardest boss in the game, I think. Except maybe the last boss. The last boss I'm just so much more practiced at. But yeah, this is the only boss in the game that I have not... beaten without getting hit. It's just an insanely difficult boss. So, I'll try and fight it. Basically, there's 3 statues, and each one has their own health bar. When you take down its health bar, all 3 statues enrage, and depending on which one you took the health bar down of, they do a different enrage attack. Basically, that statue enrages, and then it stays invulnerable for a little while it recharges, giving you a chance to fight these other statues. And just by being observant, you can pretty easily dodge this attack, even though some people have a lot of trouble with it. You just gotta look at it. Oh, okay, I died. So yeah, that's a really hard boss. However, check it out. If you don't kill this guy, You can lure him over. Stand at about this plant and... Ah, I almost got it. You can just jump over the hitbox that triggers the boss fight. With a damage boost. It's when you get hit right there, it kind of cancels out your jump and makes it not work. Also, it's like kind of frustrating to jump down here every time that you miss it, because it's really easy to get killed right there. Ah, that one was really close. I don't know the exact technique of it. I've gotten it my first try before. See, this is what I'm fucking talking about. It can be very frustrating to keep jumping down here. Oh my gosh, see, what keeps happening is I'm running into its head. You gotta, like, go below its head. There's, like, this little area between the head and the hitbox, the trigger, that you need to get through. Or I think what I could do is wait until after I hit the head to flutter. I'm not sure if that's even... Let's try that this time. Oh. I went through it. Oh my gosh, wow. That one felt really good. God damn it. I keep jumping into that hitbox. The head. I gotta wait longer to flutter is the deal. Like that! Oh, I did it! See you later, dickbags! Oh yeah, when I was talking about my favorite game to watch being speedrun earlier, Super Metroid is another one of my favorites. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII... Oh, okay, yeah, I remember I saw that you said something about Final Fantasy VII earlier. Yeah, dude, no slots Final Fantasy VII. I feel like... Elvin, I feel like you'd be great at that. You're used to the long speed run. The long run. Oh, jeez. Except, then it would be a... You know... A 33% chance to die. Which part are you talking about? I'm curious. I don't really know which part you mean. I've never played Final Fantasy X or watched a speedrun of it. I know, like, very little about Final Fantasy X. Oh, if Tifa gets grabbed by the robot. The carry armor? Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing the damage boost here. There's like a tiny little damage boost you can do here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, this part is interesting. So anytime that you go through a door, it refills your health. So basically, if I screw up this trick, I can just reset. Except I screwed it up like way too big this time, so I need to work my way down. Okay, there we go. I forgot to kill that conving was my issue. There's a skip for you. You guys probably didn't even know what happened there, but it was really cool. Why was that there? Oh, because I waited an extra cycle. Alright, so this is the Hellevator. This is just a generally difficult part of the game, but it's super fun. If these brutes see you, they shoot you with a laser that does 50 damage and stuns you, meaning you'll probably get hit by a second laser. Oops, I didn't hit that thing properly. Whoops. And you gotta run straight to it after you reset because you want the cycle to line up. So at SGDQ, the one that's in Minnesota, I stayed up all night and watched the entire... I was in the front row for the entire Final Fantasy VII run. What am I doing? I did that so incorrectly and I got hit. Which kind of sucks because we're not on the hard part yet. Okay, this is the hard part. I think I have to do the speed thing. Oh, no! I did it, but then a fucking Skeleman got me. Oh, I'm so mad. So there's a weird thing in this game where if you're fighting Skelemen, it like... That's my name for them, by the way. I don't know what they're called. If they fly out of frame, which happens all the time. Like, okay, so there's parts in this game where they close you off with those fog gates in a room until the enemies are dead. But if a Skeleman flies off frame, even if it's not dead, it'll take the fog bank away. You know, fog bank. A blue and 1. 2/2 flying, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to fog bank. AKA stoned dinosaurs. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if they fly off screen, it takes them away. So you can just manipulate them into flying off screen and then go through the gate without fighting them. Alright, I'm gonna try to do it. So and then that one shoots, and then this one shoots, and then while this one shoots, you go over here, and there we go, and then you kill them. Okay. That's way easier than I made it sound. This part has some fun AI manipulation in it. You do that to get him above you, and then you wait there to get him to do that, and then boom, kick their asses. Oh. Oh no! Why didn't... I mean, I know they didn't die because I didn't deal enough damage to them, but fuck! Uh-oh. Dead. I love the design of this checkpoint so much. Like, God, every checkpoint in this game is just so well designed. The first time you play through this game, it's like, every single checkpoint, you're just like, this is the hardest thing I've ever seen in a video game. How is this possible? What could possibly be harder than this checkpoint? And then you get to the next checkpoint, and it happens all over again. Until you've been playing the game for 200 hours, and you finally finish it. Actually, I don't know, it probably took me, like, 60 or 80 hours to beat it the first time. Alright, time for the hardest boss, or one of the hardest bosses in the game. So this boss has a really weird skip in it. Let me just fight the boss and explain it, and then I'll also explain the skip, and then if I die, we'll try to do the skip. It doesn't skip the whole boss, it just skips a very important part of it. Okay, so this is Miyogi 2. We already fought Miyogi earlier in the run, but now we fight her again. You can only do 1 damage to her at a time, and then she gets a shield. If you hit her during the time that her shield is up, you actually heal her. On top of that, every 8 times that you deal damage to her, you stun her, which gives you a chance to throw her into the lava, dealing a lot of damage. Okay? On top of all of that, once she gets down to 40% health, she enrages. She does an enrage attack that takes about 45 seconds. And then after the attack, she's in her enraged state, which is just very much more, it's just super hard. Okay, so here's her enrage attack. Oops. Okay, and now after her enrage attack, you continue fighting her. It's just way harder, though, because you've got this skull floating around that's constantly floating at you, and if it hits you, it sets you on fire. Okay, I beat her in one try, so we don't have to worry about the skip. So, the skip is that when you stun her with the 8th hit, it interrupts the attack that she's doing. And if you line it up just right, if you heal her 6 times at the beginning of the fight, it lines up the 8 damage versus the 40% health in such a way where it makes it so that you can hit her into enrage health with your 7th hit, and then you time the next hit just right. It's like a 5-frame window. It used to be a 1-frame window, but with patches, things got different. There's like a 5-frame window where if you hit her just right, you can actually stun her, canceling her enrage attack, which saves you like 45 seconds because her enrage attack takes forever. And then also, she doesn't even do the skull thing because she didn't do her enrage attack. It's really cool. In fact, okay, so now there's the other way to go. All right, I want to try to do it. I've done it before. Whoops. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we go. After 6 hits, she's still at full health. And then we fight her normally. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we wait for her to do a certain attack. Oh! I hit her with the 7th attack instead of the 8th. When she starts to do the attack, you have to hit her the 7th time. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. I'm gonna try it one more time. Because that was really close. I just screwed up the execution a little bit. I think I fucked up the healing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, how did that hit me? 1, 2. Oh my gosh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting rocked this time though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's where you hit her the 7th time, and then Oh, there's the stun. I don't think I fucked it up. I was just playing like garbage on that one and just got hit too many times, but oh well. That's how it works. I don't think I actually got the skip on that one. I think I might have hit it too early. So, let's just get to the next part. The next boss is actually my favorite boss besides, in fact, this whole next chapter. This might be my favorite actual, like, platforming chapter of the game, the Chambers. But besides that, the boss is definitely my favorite boss besides the last boss. The last boss is just the best boss to ever be in a game ever. But the upcoming boss is the second best in this game. Uh-oh, I gotta go! Okay. I forgot these things, like... I died. These things spawn, black holes after they die. This is like the... What did I just do? This is like the weirdest checkpoint in the game. Damn it! These things are so weird. It's like when they die, they start on fire, so you can't run through them because you'll get hit by the fire. But if you wait until after the fire goes away, you only have like a window before they spawn a black hole, and that'll just kill you if you touch it. Okay. But the black hole spawning is very important for this part, because these guys die. What? Why was that there? Because I didn't reset? Yeah. Alright. I hope you guys like puzzles. Because that's a good one. And I think you can just reset. Yep. I read a Steam review that somebody said that they were enjoying this game until they got to that puzzle, and then they didn't recommend the game because that puzzle is stupid and doesn't belong in the game. Doesn't belong in their platformer. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's a neat puzzle. Wait, why isn't the music going? What? Okay, there's the music. That was weird. So yeah, now we're in the chambers. This is just basically my favorite section of the game as far as platforming. All the platforming here is just so damn good. Whew. I should not have this weapon equipped. I'm so bad at, like, using a weapon for one part and then remembering to switch off of it. Whoops. Alright, so remember those centaurs that we fought earlier? Well, they've got this thing where if you let them live long enough, they jump. However, they jump to the last position where you were standing. So if the last position that you were standing was, say, a crumbly block, and then you just stay in the air, and then they just jump to their death. So for parts like that, you just have to stay in the air, and you just so happen to be able to stay in the air just long enough for them to try to jump to your position. Okay, here's like the most precise jump in the game. Nailed it. Alright. And now here's my favorite boss besides the last boss. This is the Twin Orcs. It's kind of hard to describe exactly what's happening here. When the orcs jump, they jump to the position that you're standing. Which means this jump is all about, this boss is all about managing your footwork to keep the orcs in positions where you can dodge their attacks. If you just run around willy-nilly and you don't specifically bait them into jumping into specific spots, then their attacks are like basically undodgeable. And you're like, what the fuck? This boss is impossible. You can't dodge its attacks. Because you don't know how to you don't know how to do the dance. You gotta do the dance. Get her to jump to the left, then you can hit her, then slide away during that part, which is perfect for the dog. Then you can kill the dog, which is perfect to get her to jump back over here. Then then you have her stand all the way to the right, so that when they swing their hammers inward, it doesn't kill you, because there's enough space for you to be in between them. All right, now don't kill purple yet. You got to kill them at the same time, because if you don't, they revive. Oh my god, that was so good. And then you can wait for them to die, or you can just reset, and now they're already dead. So yeah, that was Twin Orcs. It's... Oh my god, that boss is good. I'm 1.5%. Why? Am I... Because I'm a rap god? The Retro Bros didn't break up. We're gonna stream together even more than usual, because we can stream things like a cooperative game like Diablo 2 together, and you can watch both of our streams. Or we can stream something like racing each other at Mario Bros, and you can see both of our streams. And because Flex can now stream from his own house, it means that I can go over to Flex's house and we can play... We can do a Retro Bros stream over there. Okay, so these hearts, you have to hit a certain number of times before they open the gate. So you gotta use your resources carefully. What the fuck did I do? I have the wrong weapon equipped. Oh, this is one of the tightest jumps in the game also. I'm too low. In fact, this jump might actually be tighter than the other one. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that I got it. Did it. Oh, by the way, this is also my favorite song in the soundtrack. I fucked up the puzzle. So yeah, you've got these one-time crumbly blocks, which you have to manage your use of to be able to hit this thing 4 times. What did I even do right there? What? There we go. Then we have a little gauntlet here. And that gauntlet leads us to notoriously the most difficult checkpoint in the game. After you've done it a few times, it's not the hardest. But as far as a blind playthrough goes, if you watch somebody play this game blind, this is the hardest checkpoint in the game, for sure, the first time. Ask anybody who's played this game through about the climb. But we did it. Whoa, that was weird. It is good to see you, Mons. What am I doing? You're supposed to flutter through that. That way you have your jumps preserved, which give you more height to get up to the top. But you gotta let your flutter actually give you height. There we go. What? Bum 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 bum. This is another one of my favorite checkpoints in the game. In fact, as far as favorite checkpoint goes, it might be this one. It's just so... It is so cleverly designed. It's, like, unbelievable that a human thought of this checkpoint. Woo! Did it. Alright, so now we got space meatball power. More movement mechanics to make the platforming just a little more complicated. I can't believe I didn't get eaten by spikes there. Whoops. Ooh, jeez. Okay. What have I done? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I survived right there. Well, here's another part where a centaur just jumps to its death because it tries to jump up to that ledge that you came from, but you can't stand up there. And here's where you have to fight two of these rock-throwing ladies at the worst fucking angle possible, so you just die. Oh, I didn't even try to time that. I forgot what part we were at. I thought we were at the part with the centaur. I did it again. Okay, but I got lucky this time. What? This is... I know I keep talking about, like, the hardest checkpoints. Personally, I think this is... one of the hardest checkpoints in the game, also. Like, I've certainly said before that this is the hardest checkpoint in the game. And it's just like a gauntlet of really hard fights. Okay, here's my plan. We're tanking that, and then we're just gonna carefully kill this one. There we go. Alright, and now we get to Azrael. Blue dude reminds you of the Max? What's blue dude? Oh, the laser shooting brutes. Alright, so Azrael is another one of those bosses where your damage output is limited. You can only do 4 damage to her maximum at a time. And then her shield slowly dissipates. Like, as you hit her, you build up a shield. And if you do too much damage to her at once, the shield turns red. And then she's invulnerable until it goes away. Which takes significantly more time than it takes for the regular blue shield to drain down. On top of that, you have to fight the whole boss on top of these platforms that she can just drop at will. And you and you get the platforms to raise back up by hitting these green souls that are floating across the top. When these red shards appear around you, you have to press the attack button to get them to close in. So what the best thing to do is to go into Space Meatball and move in the direction of the gap and then hit attack. The blue shards that she shoots are deceptively difficult to dodge because they do like a snake pattern, but the snaking that they do is like super extreme. Okay, she also spawns these portals that if you let them live for too long, hands start popping out of them to grab you. And on top of that, they also get bigger, so you kind of got to take care of them really fast. However, she kind of spawns too many of them to really realistically take care of all of them while you're trying to deal with everything else on this boss. And so what usually ends up happening is you just go, well, I guess the right side of the battlefield is fucked, so I'm just gonna fight her over here now. I had to tank that hit because I had to take care of that portal down there. Damn, I'm getting hit a lot here. Oh, the fucking skeleton hand came out of the portal. No, I have no idea what the max is. So this weapon is nice against Azrael because when you hit with it, it does 4 damage. Which is exactly enough to not red shield her. What up, Magic is Life? Okay, I shot her and then hit her, so it did 5 damage. Come to me, souls. Uh-oh. I want to kill this hand portal, but... oh my god, I just got my fucking ass kicked right there. Because of the combination of moves that she did at once. Yeah, this game's soundtrack is really great. This song you might actually recognize if you've ever been here at the beginning of a stream. Ooh! There we go. It's funny that I'm getting my ass kicked, because for the longest time, I was super afraid of this boss, and I always thought, like, this boss is the run killer, you know? Just totally kicks the shit out of me all the time. But then one time I got a flawless victory on her, and I, like, didn't die to her since then. However, it's been a long time since then, and I'm pretty rusty. But yeah, I got the flawless on her one time, and after... Hey, Melon! After that, it was just like, oh, I guess Azrael's not so bad. Except now she's kicking my ass because she's, like, fucking up in my grill. Get out of here! Oh my god, she is so in my grill. This is the problem with deciding that you're only gonna fight her on one half of the battlefield. Is that if she decides to stand there... Oh! I think I've almost... No! No! This fucking boss, man. What's up, Turd Eater Alpha? I was doing really well on that fight and then just got the fucking shit kicked out of me at the end. Salt? I disagree with that. I certainly had a rush of emotions, but I think Salt is more of a seething kind of thing. Azrael, please get out of my grill and let me respawn these platforms. If she drops this platform, I'm fucked. What up, Flex? I have not given myself enough room here. I should have been despawning portals. If she shoots blues, I'm fucked. Okay. This is like the biggest clusterfuck of an Azrael fight I've ever had. Oh my god, no, look at this. I just can't beat this fucking boss today. This sucks because now, every time I play this game, I'm gonna be afraid of this boss again. For the longest time, I wasn't afraid of this boss anymore, and now I am again. Okay, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, Missy. What? Oh, hey, Rising Moon. I like how many things in this game revolve around the number 4 as far as damage. Your main weapon does 4 damage. You can shoot 4 orbs at a time. Chars have 4 health. Azrael's shield allows 4 damage. The game is for morons. It takes 4 seconds for this game to put Flex Retro to sleep. Uh-oh. No! Oh my god. Oh, we did it. We did it. If you divide a square one corner to another, then it's 2 triangles. I gotcha. I gotcha. You never do the Illuminati thing. Well, you can't say that anymore, because now you've done it once. Fucking... Azrael, Amethyst. We get it! You like Mega Man! Okay, so this checkpoint is the reason that Doomed Hellspawn is not a thing. Doomed Hellspawn being you mix the modes where there are no checkpoints and you die in 1 hit. Meaning you have to beat the game without getting hit. This checkpoint, it's like almost impossible not to take damage on your first try. If you're running the game where you die in 1 hit, then you can just try it a bunch of times and you'll eventually get it. But to just get there and not take damage is like almost impossible, and this is at the end of the game, so... yeah. So, by the way, welcome to the jump that Dash Retro cannot fucking do. No, Flex. Cake Sauce was trying it for a while, but because of... I think that checkpoint was a big reason that he thought it was, like, not really feasible to really ever accomplish. But he's done attempts and gotten really far. I'm a big wuss, and so I use Lust for this fight. I already let that hit me. It's funny when people can't figure out where he's gonna puke. Like, I've seen multiple people fight this boss and not understand how the puke works. And it's like, you look at his head! He looks down if he pukes down, and he looks up if he pukes up. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna enrage him pretty soon here. Whoops! Oh! Oh my god, get away from me. Okay. So this boss enrages anytime that you let the yellow meter fill up. And you fill up the piss meter by touching the cloud piss in the ceiling or the piss skull. And because I like to hit him from right here, I tend to let him spawn the piss skull right on top of me. Whoa! Did you guys see that? happened at the end of that fight? His spikes, like, hit the top of the stage and didn't come all the way down. And then, like, apparently I hit him with more spikes than I thought. One of them was a headshot out of nowhere. I don't remember actually hitting him with that headshot. It was like he jumped up into his own spikes and got hit by... That was weird. Anyway, here comes the boss that I've been talking up the entire time. The best boss in any video game ever. I think everyone here knows how this boss works, though, so I don't gotta worry about explaining it. But let's explain it anyway. Alright, so this is Supreme Jaul. He emits a poison aura, so you're constantly taking damage during this fight. There's a little anus that's in between the platforms right now that tells you where he's going when he does a move that moves him. There's a magic circle around the fight that if you stand in, you get hit. As you fight him, Amethyst powers up this ice attack. When he gets trapped in the ice attack, he gets frozen for a minute, and you can do a bunch of damage. Every once in a while, he ducks down and says, "You are nothing to me." And when he says that, he's about to do a roar that kills you in one hit just by screaming at you. However, when he does that, Iroh will put up a shield. Okay, also I mentioned that you're taking damage constantly. Well, Fiola is dropping health orbs to mitigate that damage. That's about everything. Alright. There you go. Dodge the attacks, idiot. Ah! Uh-oh. I gotta slide off when he does that. Uh-oh, I just put him into enrage health by accident. You want to time your enrage so that you don't have to deal with some weird behaviors that can occur from it. Okay, so now that he's enraged, when he does the bite, he spawns a worm. Kill the worm. Oh, he gave me a kiss. He gave me the kiss of death. Whoop! I flubbed my jumps there. I like flutter jumped for some reason. It's like let me just use up all of my movement in one motion so that I can't actually recover. Oops. Whew. So yeah, like many bosses, this boss enrages at 40% health. And the reason that you don't want to enrage him just any old time is because when he does this attack, you get a lot of damage in. And so if you wait for him to do this attack to hit him into enrage health, then you get him really far down in the enrage, or in health for the enrage phase. So you just have to spend less of the fight with him enraged, which is a good thing. But the other thing is that he kind of behaves weirdly. If you enrage him any old time, he like does this weird thing where he goes down really low and like lasers, and it's not good for business. So yeah, instead we do this where we... Well, I botched it big time, but... You wait for him to do that attack. See, now he, like, is missing a shitload of health. And his first attack is really predictable. But yeah, other than that, Enrage basically means all of his attacks are, like, doubled. No! I fluttered into the pit! It was because I didn't kill the worm properly, and then I freaked out because I was standing in the magic circle for too long. Hey, beer lover. So yes, you guys, we've got, now that the friends are here, this boss is why you guys have to convince Camel to continue playing this game. You gotta convince Camel to get back to Wings of V so that we can eventually watch him have to fight this boss. It's just so good. And it's like very normal to have it take several hundred attempts your first try. Getting beat up by girls in a driveway? What game is that? I don't even know. It was IRL. Oh shit, I enraged him! Okay, at least it was a predictable enrage. No, I missed a health orb. You know what I never noticed until now? I think he stops doing the ice attack. Or, well, by the ice attack, I mean the attack where we ice him. Does he stop doing that once he's enraged? Is there a bot? Oh, he tail thwapped me. Got him. Oh! Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck. Fuck. I need that soundbite that Camel has. Oh, fuck you. It's so good. I don't okay, will you elaborate on what you're talking about here? Camel getting beat up by girls in a driveway. What are you talking about? He did a boxing stream? Okay. Stop it, Moon. I'm ticklish. I have to check with Flex about what the plan is for Scheherazade Mega. I don't know how we're gonna handle that game. Well, okay, here's what I can say about Scheherazade Mega. Is that both Flex and I are out of the Mario tournament. So when we do streams together now, it's gonna be back to the games that we're playing. Like Scheherazade, Yoshi's Island. That's like it. Those are the games that we're playing. No, I didn't look into other Zapper games yet. I don't know. I'm not buying games like all the time. I just want to buy games when I want to play them. Right now, I've got my plate full of games. I've got a lot of games I want to play right now. Alright, and here we are at the end. Woo! Yeah, Beer Lover, I streamed Duck Hunt the other day. Just like a couple days ago, I played a round of Duck Hunt. Baby Boomer? That's a provocative name. A baby goes to hell? Whoops. Well, that's Wings of V. This game's great. What I'm thinking is that we move on to Hollow Knight, because I gotta finish that game. Which means, now I have to get used to a different game's controls again. A baby crawls across the screen and you have to use the zapper to shoot obstacles to allow him to pass unscathed, and hell is a level. Well, that sounds fun. Oops. I always